Hello everyone, welcome to Res Snapper. My name's MJ and today we're talking about Spotlight cache planning. I've got this planner image where I write in how many keys I'll have left at the end of the week, and this takes into account whether I'm opening or using keys to get cards or whether I'm saving. So I'm going to run through my own personal plans, but you can also download a blank version of this planner in the description. So let's talk about Eternals. And by the way, let me just show you this whole image. We're going through all of this. We're going through all the way through to the Young Avengers season, which is in 6 weeks or something like that. Anyway, so let's start off with Eternals. The first couple of weeks... Oh, sorry. The first couple of weeks have already gone by, so I'm not going to talk about them. Let's move straight on to this current week, which is Makari. I'm personally not spending keys this week, so that's why I'm going to tick up to 18 keys remaining. Next week, for Fastos week, I'm actually spending tokens, so I tick up one extra key, so that's why I put it in 19. I also put it in pink, just to remind myself that I'm spending tokens this week. And then, obviously, I've put a tokens marker on here. So yeah, I'm going to be using tokens to buy Fastos. I'm not crazy about the Corvus Glaive variant, and not crazy about the Spider-Ham variant either, to be honest. So yeah, easy skip in terms of keys, but I need that Fastos. Then moving on to Arishem. Arishem I am actually spending keys for, so I'm going to drop down to 16. Now, one thing I should say is that I work out the accumulation rate of, you get one key every week, so it ticks up every week, unless of course I'm spending keys, in which case I put it up 1 and then take it down 4. Because I always assume that it's going to take at least 4 keys to get any given card. Worst case scenario, isn't it? So yeah, I'm definitely opening for Arishem though. Don't mind the Hercules variant. Don't mind the Black Swan variant, but I need to save some tokens for the upcoming Spider-Man seasons. We're getting back-to-back Spider-Man seasons, both Spider-Man and Symbiote. So yeah, I might have some content about those coming soon, so subscribe if you're new. Then, moving on to the Deadpool and Wolverine season. Hydra Bob. Yeah, I really liked Hydra Bob the way that he used to be. Like, his text and ability has already changed in like sort of an OTA or patch that they did. He's now 1/4, and after each turn, this moves if a player snapped. I think is a little bit less interesting. Or actually a lot less interesting. I do still kind of want him. I do still love the artwork, but I don't think I can really afford to get him. Because of these upcoming Spider-Man seasons, these seasons that we don't know anything about yet, they're weighing heavy on my mind though. So I'm basically saving so many tokens and so many keys for those 2 seasons, because I think I'm going to want basically most of the cards. So yeah, I'd like it, and it's also a really good week with Galactus and stuff, but yeah, I can't justify it. Ajax, I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks really cool. Again, just not a card that I'm really going to be keen on, so I'm ticking up to 18 keys. Then I go on the basis of, basically, you get 1.25 keys every week, so I just add an extra key every month, like an extra key on top of the one that you could accumulate each week. So that's why I go up to basically 19, but then I come back down to 16 because I am opening for Copycat. I think Copycat is incredible. Her text is, when you draw this, steal the text from the bottom card of your opponent's deck. This is so good. I honestly think people are sleeping on this. Let me just throw something out there for you. Copycat is just in your deck. Let's just say your deck is like a Darkhawk deck, so you've got Korg and you've got Rockslide. If you draw Copycat and then play Korg or Rockslide, they may well draw that card that was on the bottom of their deck, because it's now been shuffled in. So you're going to shuffle the cards, then they might draw this dead card. This is a benefit that you get without even having to play Copycat. Let alone the fact that she's a 3/5, so she's got good stats. They're playing good cards. So you're going to get like a really good card out of it, and then you can play that and use that value. So there's like multiple levels of value. I think Copycat is just incredible, so I am definitely opening that week. It's also a strong week with Cull Obsidian and Thanos as well. Now, as of time of recording, we don't know what's going to happen on the 30th of July week. Cassandra Nova was in the Spotlight caches here, but she's been taken out because she's going to be featured as a reward in the Deadpool's Diner event. They have said that this is going to be replaced with another card. So I'm thinking it could be someone like Kang, someone like Supergiant maybe. I think those are a couple of the options that could replace this. Now, I'm currently saying that I'm going up to 17 keys here because I'm not opening. However, I actually need Proxima Midnight, so I might be opening this week. It depends what that fourth or third and final mystery card is. Hopefully we'll find that out in the next patch or the next OTA. Either way, hopefully it'll be soon. Right, but then we move on to the Young Avengers weeks. I'm getting a couple. I'm delving in for a couple. So I'm currently skipping Marvel Boy. Now Marvel Boy in his current form is a 3/3, and after each turn, give 3 of your 1-cost cards plus 2 power. So in his current form, he's basically completely broken. Like, he is insane. So actually, if he stays in this form, I'd actually be rolling this week. I'd actually be opening to get him. However, I do think he's going to change. I don't know how significantly he's going to change, but there is every possibility that this could change for me, and I go him. But Wild Horses couldn't stop me from getting Wiccan. Wiccan is a 4/5 with the on reveal. If you've spent all your energy this game, plus 2 max energy. I just think that's really cool, really interesting. Going to work well with cards like, certainly Quicksilver and Domino is a combo that might be one to look at. But I think like Maria Hill is probably just a better inclusion in the deck. If you pull Maria Hill, then you're not taking up those valuable spots that Quicksilver and Domino take, which hopefully you want to be drawing Wiccan. But also I'm going to be playing with like Zabu as well. So there's some interesting options here, but Wiccan's just really cool. Also, that Pixie variant is incredible. So I crashed down to 15 keys. I'm skipping the speed week, so I got up to 16 keys. And then 27th of August, the furthest out that we have in terms of an idea of what's coming soon to Marvel Snap. We've got Hulkling, Cannonball, and Nimrod. I need Hulkling, obviously. I need Cannonball, and I'm a massive Nimrod fan. Nimrod is one of my favourite cards in the game, so I definitely want that variant. I also think the variant is just absolutely sick. So I'm opening that week. This should, in the worst case scenario, this takes me down to 13 keys. That's if on every single one of these weeks that I'm opening, it takes me to 4 keys, which hopefully it doesn't. But if it does, worst case scenario, I'm on 13 this week, which puts me on 14 going into the Spider-Man Madam Web season, which should hopefully really put me in good standing to get lots of those cards, and then going into the Symbiote week as well. But we'll find out what those cards do in a couple of weeks. I'll have a leak video up, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Yeah, really excited to see what they do. Like, I cannot wait to see what the Spider-Man cards do, and also the Symbiote cards. I hope they bring something different to destroy. I hope they do some destroy move stuff, maybe stuff that synergizes more with Phoenix Force. Give Phoenix Force another avenue, because at the moment Phoenix Force is literally only used in one specific deck and with 2 specific cards. It's literally useless in everything else, which there's very few cards in the game that only have 2 synergies. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.